So how would you inspire people on our campus or the other campuses to get involved in your projects, as well as inspire the community to get involved as well?
Well, in order to inspire other students on campus to get involved in projects, it's going to be on multi-levels of media, communication, be it signs, Facebook, and things like that. Networking, exactly. So how else would I inspire them? The current ASUWB has talked about going into the commons or into the library and introducing themselves to students. I would absolutely do that. And I'd have, kind of like platforms for each of these initiatives. Now, be it forming the forum that I talked about, or a coalition to remove graffiti from the wetlands, or to foster more student proposals for initiatives they want to see on campus. It would be kind of like a slogan. It would be a cheesy way to make these issues stick in people's minds, and be like, hey, ASUWB is working on, clean up the wetlands, or ASUWB is working on equal student representation, and whatever it may work out to be, that will stick in people's minds. As far as reaching out to the community, it would be somewhat delegated through the vice president-elect. I'm running on a ticket with Shaheen Mortazavi, and although I could be elected president and someone else could be elected vice president, I've been working with Shaheen closely on getting a relationship going with the City of Bothell as candidates. And we've talked to Joy Johnson, the Director of Public Relations for the City of Bothell, and she's made it very clear that the City of Bothell intends to really renovate the downtown area. And so one of our projects is to reach out to more community businesses, create Husky jobs, or even as Joy Johnson talked about just recently, maybe moving the campus bookstore to somewhere in Bothell very close by and opening up that space for a Husky Union building or something like that. Those would be ideas that I'm really open to. So I would be in your face, whether it's talking to you at the library, talking to city officials. That's my profile.
So you're willing to fight this?
Absolutely.
Good. All right. This is my last question for you, and it's kind of philosophical. Who do you think is primarily responsible for spearheading change on campus? The students, faculty and administration, or student representatives such as yourself?
So who is responsible for spearheading this change?
Who do you think is primarily responsible?
It'd probably be the ASUWB.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because part of the mission statement of ASUWB is to act as the liaison or the in-between for students and administration. And change comes from one end or the other, whether it's the administration changing something about class schedules or students wanting to change something about food diversity on campus. The ASUWB is responsible for characterizing this change, like I said I would with a slogan or something, and bringing it to attention. And that's the nature of political office, and kind of the fall guy, or the scapegoat for missions accomplished and fail. And one thing that I bring to the table that is kind of unique to me is I have a strong political voice, and I would make that very clear. My role is to serve as the spearhead for these missions on campus. And I'd use my strong political voice. I'd use the local media, reaching out to the Bothell Kenmore Reporter, as well as other media on campus.
Good.
And ultimately, I think it's ASUWB's responsibility to make change.
So it's important for students to vote to elect the people that will be representing us.
Absolutely. Vote M&M, MacDonald and Mortazavi.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you, Robert MacDonald, running for ASUWB President. I'm Kim Jones with the Husky Herald, and stay tuned for more coverage.
Thanks, Kim.